My name is Lauren Duke, and I have three girls at the École, one in middle school and two in elementary. When we were looking for schools for the girls, we immediately knew we needed a bilingual school. My husband is French, I'm American, and we knew that it was important for our family to maintain the French culture because we live in New York City. But also growing up in New York City, we know that you can get kind of lost here, and we didn't want this huge school for our girls. We wanted some type of intimate setting. I went to public school my whole life, and very large public schools, and it's easy for a kid not to know who they can count on, who they can reach out to. So immediately we went to the school, and like you walk in and you're just settled on this school. Like it just promotes this, education is important, French is everywhere, but we're here for you. We got you. And especially when you have young children, it's super important. And now that my daughter's in middle school, this is a whole other adventure she's embarking on. And that can be really scary. And for us, there was no question that we wanted to switch. We were staying, and for the other two, it'll be the same because there's this sense of family, but also providing this like independence. It's a beautiful place to be. What I like most about the École is their ability to adapt and change because there are some schools that if they have a method, they have an idea, this is the way it's going to be, and they won't change, they won't adapt. But as we all know, the world changes, the world adapts. Education philosophies can be proven that maybe this isn't the best way. Maybe we should pivot and change to a new environment. And I've seen that in elementary with my first grader. At the time, they changed the furniture concept to know that some kids have different ways to learn. And with middle school, the schedule changing, knowing that this exact way to do middle school schedules needs to adapt sometimes to one subject needs to have a little bit more concentration. So instead of a 30-minute class, you need a 60-minute class or a 90-minute class. That's important when you know that the world's changing, needs change. So knowing that a school isn't stuck in their ways and not willing to examine that there's other ideas or purposes that can be used. So that was one of the bigger things for us because tradition is important, of course, in a French culture, it's super important, but knowing that they can also blend with other ideas was a huge thing for us. And in middle school, for sure, now it's just the way that it's changed since prior to my daughter starting, it was beautiful.